Have you noticed how some people do not ask for loyalty? They extract it. Like they are not building a relationship. They are building a control system around your mind. And the scariest part, they do not start with threats. They start with tests. Psychology calls this compliance testing, small situations designed to measure how easily you bend, how quickly you apologize, and how much of yourself you will sacrifice just to keep peace. If you are empathetic, intelligent, or conflict avoidant, you are the perfect target. Welcome to Mind Darkware. We expose the hidden side of human behavior, manipulation, control, and the psychology people use when they do not want you aware. Subscribe and hit the bell button, because we post frequently, and the next video might explain something you've been blaming on yourself. Stay until the end, because number 6 is the loyalty test that rewires your nervous system end. Most people do not realize it happened until their confidence is gone. Test number 1. The tiny boundary pushed the first test is never big. It is tiny, a last-minute favor. A small insult disguised as a joke. A request that slightly crosses your comfort zone. Here is the hook. They are not asking for the favor. They are measuring your reaction speed. Do you pause and think, or do you instantly say sure to avoid tension? Behavioral science calls this foot in the door. Once you comply with a small thing, your brain becomes more likely to comply again because it wants to feel consistent. Curiosity check. Think of the last time someone crossed a line and you told yourself, it is not that serious. That sentence is how manipulation enters. And it escalates. Test number 2. The guilt trap. Next comes guilt, because guilt is the cleanest leash. They will say things like, "You are really going to do that to me? After everything I have done, I guess I care more than you do." Notice what is happening. You are not discussing the issue anymore. You are defending your identity as a good person. This targets emotional intelligence in a dark way because high empathy. People have a stronger internal alarm when they think they hurt someone. Microhook. If someone can control what you feel guilty about, they control what you will tolerate. Test number 3. The hot code reward. This one is addictive. Literally, they give you warmth, then suddenly withdraw it. One day, praise, attention, closeness. Next day, dry replies. Distance, silence. Your brain starts chasing the good version of them like a dopamine loop. Because unpredictable rewards create stronger behavioral attachment than consistent ones. Real life scenario. You find yourself working harder just to get back to normal. That is not love. That is conditioning. Open loop. And in a minute, you will see the test that makes you feel anxious even when nothing is happening. Test number 4. The secret criticism. A narcissistic controller rarely insults you directly at first. They do it quietly. They will say, "I am just being honest. You are too sensitive. I did not mean it like that." This is a psychological setup. If you react, you are unstable. If you do not react, you accept Italiano. Either way, they win. This triggers a cognitive bias. You start scanning your own behavior constantly, trying to be correct so they will not flip. Curiosity hook. If you feel like you're always explaining yourself around one person, you are already in the test. Test number 5. The isolation suggestion. Here is where it gets darker. They start separating you. They will say, "I do not trust your friends. Your family does not respect you. They are jealous of what we have." The point is not your friends. The point is removing witnesses. In social psychology, isolation increases dependence. Fewer outside perspectives means their version of reality becomes louder than yours. Microhook. The moment someone benefits from you being alone, they are not protecting you. They are positioning you. Test number 6. The anxiety installation, the one most people miss. This is the most dangerous loyalty test because it does not look like a test. It looks like your personality changed. They create a system where you are punished randomly. A tone shift, a stare, a silent car ride, a day of coldness for a mistake you do not understand. Your nervous system starts adapting. You become hyperaware, hyperpolite, hyper careful. That is not overthinking. That is your subconscious mind learning threat patterns. In simple terms, they train your body to feel unsafe without their approval. So you chase approval to feel calm. Curiosity hook. If one person can ruin your mood without saying a word, they've already touched the control center. Test number 7. The public versus private switch. Watch this pattern. In public, they are charming, supportive, perfect. In private, they are critical, dismissive, cold. Why? Because it makes you doubt yourself. You think, maybe I am the problem, because nobody else sees it. That is a subtle form of reality. Distortion. Your brain tries to reconcile two versions of the same person, and it often chooses the version that hurts you less to believe. The public one, open loop. And the final test is how they make you prove loyalty by betraying yourself. Test number 8, the self-betrayal demand. The final loyalty test is simple. They push you into doing something you will regret, then they watch if you still stay. Maybe you apologize when you are not wrong. Maybe you accept disrespect to keep the peace. Maybe you abandon your boundary because you fear losing them. Because once you betray yourself for someone, your mind tries to justify it. And that justification becomes a cage. If you recognized even 2 of these tests, here's the truth. You are not weak. You are aware. And awareness is the start of psychological freedom. Comment, control. If you want to follow up on how to break these patterns without guilt, subscribe to Mind Dark and stay aware.